All right, let's talk about the Olympic Games. Now, I don't want to talk about these activist athletes. I'm not talking about these guys. I'm talking about forgotten events that used to be a part of Olympics. Some are cool, some are kind of weak, like they were just trying to come up with stuff. Anyway, this is from Reuters. The forgotten events. And it's great because it's actually illustrated. Let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. Here we take a look at some of the most interesting and obscure events that did not stand the test of time and no longer feature in the games. Some from over 100 years ago didn't make it beyond just one Olympics. First one, 200-meter obstacle swimming. That's right, you actually had to climb into a boat. Look at this. Where's the full course? Here we go, the course. You start, you dive in, you got to go up and over the pole, up and into a small boat, under a small boat, and then the finish. Okay, I could see why this one didn't make it. It's a little, it's a little weak. Now this one, plunge for distance. So literally you dive in and you're not allowed to move. That's right. You just dive in. They were to remain motionless while traveling underwater. Once their face was above the water, the judge stopped the distance measurement. So the judge would walk along, make sure they didn't move. Don't you move. You can't move because as soon as you move, you're disqualified. Okay, that's so boring. In fact, that's what I think they said here. People were just like not about it. Underwater swim. This one also, look, was featured. The underwater swim was featured in the 1900 Olympics in Paris, but was dropped for later editions due to the lack of spectator appeal. Yeah, no one cared. The underwater swim. Great. All right, so the event took place in a river and had a limit of 60 meters for swimmers who received 1 point for every second they stayed underwater and 2 points for every meter that they swam underwater. Frenchman Charles Deville won gold with an underwater effort of 1 minute and 8 seconds after reaching a maximum distance of 60 meters. He beat fellow Frenchman Andre Six by 3 seconds. I have a feeling that would have been absolutely destroyed nowadays. But still, meh. Look at this guy. 100 meters for sailor. In arguably the most niche sport of Olympic history, 1896 Athens Games hosted a 100-meter swim open only to sailors of the Greek Royal Navy. So it is literally just for sailors. Okay. No wonder that one didn't make it, because that's kind of hilarious. This is the Cesta Punta. It's a variation of the Basque pelota game. Historians say sport stems from ancient French games known as jeu de paume, a common ancestor of tennis. This looks like, what was it? Also highlight or something? I don't know. Almost swore there. Let's see, what is it? Yeah, this looks like ancient Aztec. Don't we see this in like ancient Aztec games? I don't know, something crazy like that. But yeah, let's see. 40 meters, the ball goes up to 270 kilometers an hour. Didn't someone get like, isn't this like super risky? People could get killed with this. Get hit with a ball going 270 kilometers an hour. Let's see, the ball in this game is very hard, has a consistency similar to that of a golf ball, but is of slightly larger size. So a slightly larger golf ball traveling at 270 kilometers an hour, that's really fast. That's crazy fast. Okay, then we got equestrian Olympics, the long jump and the high jump. Pretty self-explanatory. High jump, which is rather dangerous, and the long jump, which is less dangerous but also dangerous. I can see why that's not really an Olympic sport, because Olympics is like human feats, right? Not horses. It's a little different. It's more about what the human body can do. Tug of war. All right, now this one This one I'm a little bummed we don't have anymore. Like, can we bring back Tug of War? Can we bring it back? Can we bring back Tug of War, please? Let's do that. The Oxford Dictionary published in one of its volumes that tug of war originally meant a decisive contest, the real struggle or tussle, a severe contest for supremacy. Maybe that's what it is, supremacy. Oh no. And look, it's a bunch of white people. Originally classified by the International Olympic Committee as part of athletics, tug of war was later moved to its own category away from any other sport. Tug of war, pulling the rope, or rope war, the discipline is known almost everywhere in the world with slight name changes. There are records in rock carvings in the ruins of Angkor Wat in Cambodia, and ancient Greeks practiced it as well as ancient Chinese dynasties, among many others. This has been around forever. Why? Why did we get rid of this? What? Look at this. We got, in 1904, we got the U.S. gold team from St. Louis. Oh, we got Sweden, Stockholm team, 1912. All right, nice. In all, tug of war appeared 5 times as an official sport in the Olympic Games, with tweaked rules ranging from 5 to 8 team members. During the 1900 Games, the winning team was a Danish-Swedish mix. Mind you, they only had one bout to win against Racing Club de France. You know what? Although it says Paris. Oh, it must be where the games were taking place. Okay. Why did we get rid of that? Seriously. Who would want to see tug of war? I want to see tug of war. That sounds awesome. Let's bring back tug of war. Come on. Or you can call it whatever. Pulling the rope, rope war, tug of war. Bring it back. Let's do this. And then we got some weightlifting stuff. Dumbbell lifts. They have a bunch of different ways of doing it here. And a different tally system. Army rifle shooting. And this makes sense, though. It's also kind of like, I don't know, I'm hit and miss with this. I'm not against the shooting part. It's, like I said earlier with the horse, it's a human feat. But it is challenging to shoot at a distance. And not only were they shooting at a distance, they were shooting a moving target. Look, it was on a railway line, this deer target that was moving down 100 meters down. That's challenging. 100 meters down, shooting at a moving target. Okay. That's pretty good, actually. I wouldn't mind to see that come back. Who am I kidding? Then we got cricket and croquet. I don't know if I'm even saying that right. And then we got demonstration sports, which is like, looks like firefighters here. Lots of random things. We got a hot air balloon for some reason. Anyway, moral of the story is, let's bring back tug of war. Yes.